So I'm driving up the road to Pilchuck. It's one of my very, very favorite hikes. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the foxglove blooming by the side of the road, but there's tons of them. Luckily, it's pretty early and there's nobody else out. Pilchuck is my favorite, probably because it's the closest. I can get up here in about 45 minutes from my house, and mostly it's not a bad drive. There's some dirt road down below, but you can get to the trailhead, and at the very, very fastest, I mean huffing, puffing, and killing myself, I've made it up in an hour and down in about 45 minutes. I'm not even going to try that today. This is just going to be a guided tour of Mount Pilchuck. The first part of this hike is just this nice woodland walk, really well-marked trail. And we'll stay on this for about 20 minutes before we break out into the open. Okay, this is our first waypoint as far as I'm concerned. It's about the mile mark. You come out of the trees, you hit this rocky outcrop on the south side of the mountain, and when the conditions are right, you can see right down to Mount Rainier. It's once we get out of the woods, out onto this north side here, where you get open views out over the valley into the mountains beyond, and then just this beautiful open trail. That's when I really start to like this hike. It goes on for another almost 2 miles like this. It gets a lot rockier. At this point, maybe we're halfway, we start to see what lies ahead of us. The actual summit is clouded in the marine layer clouds that are scooting across this morning. But this is the site of an old ski resort that they closed down years ago because it never got enough snow. But that's basically where we're going, is straight up there. Okay, I'm gonna stop here to grab my breath. I just hit the 2 mile mark. Gotta go up through these rocky things and then behind this shoulder up to the summit up there. Now we're back around to the south side again, crossing this rocky talus slope. And at last, the home stretch. Just up this last rocky bit and up the stairs to the lookout tower. It's kind of a cool little stretch. When we used to have the dogs, they'd really struggle, and we actually carried them up there at one point. Right now it's a view off to nothing. Let's go up these last few steps. I have to say, the only time I've had this place to myself is in the dead of winter. This is weird. We'll just do a little walk around out here on the lookout tower. And here I'll lay one of the biggest cliches in Cascades climbing. If it were clear, we'd have this beautiful view south to Mount Rainier right there. But as you can see, we're socked in. Just socked in. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the clouds rolling by or not. It's so quiet up here. I can hear the water running 500 to 800 feet below. There's a beauty up here, that's for sure. It's different than some other times, but wow, it's really cool.